When it comes to earning, you have to be willing to learn. On this channel, we are very studious about making money. You have to be intentional and you have to always be willing to learn. You have to be willing to bridge the gap between what you don't know and what you need to know. That's how you get to the money. That's what we're all here for. And you're going to learn simple ways to make your first $100. First things first, we got to learn. And we're going to read chapter 6. Start here. Here, okay? What are we reading from? Bootstrap to Millions. Right now, we are in Bootstrap to Millions School, and we are reading chapter 6. Start here. Simple ways to make your first $100 without capital. Every financial journey has a starting line, and most people never cross it because they believe they need money to make money, which is an absolute myth. And you are going to need to learn to rewire your mind. You have to make the conscious decision. You have to be intentional because your subconscious doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's not. That's why you have to take control over your subconscious by doing it consciously. And once you have mastered that art, you can actually do anything you want to do. That belief keeps millions stuck. The truth is far simpler. Your first $100 does not come from capital. Listen to this. Does not come from capital. It comes from creativity. That's the very most important part. If you ask me, I'm going to say it's your creativity. You have to be able to learn to dream again. You got to learn to crank your imagination up and be childlike. It comes from creativity, initiative, and the willingness to take action before you feel ready. Everything is not going to be peachy cream and sunshine. You're not always going to wake up feeling full of zeal and motivation. You're going to have to be disciplined. You're going to have to be fearless to a degree. You're going to have to be brave enough to start before you feel like you're ready. You're going to have to make a decision. You're going to have to put your feelings to the side and make a decision. It comes from creativity, initiative, and the willingness to take action before you feel ready. If you have access to a phone, an internet connection, basic communication skills, that's key. We have to learn to be able to communicate. Someone who has a great idea, a great system, if they don't know how to effectively communicate that to their prospective clients, they will be beat out by somebody who does. Their services will be sold by somebody else, by somebody who knows how to sell, and therefore taking the lion portion of the sale. We have to learn to position ourselves. It's about changing our minds. If you have access to a phone, an internet connection, basic communication skills, and the drive to provide value, you can earn your first $100 faster than you think. For years, I watched people overcomplicate wealth building. Wealth building is making money, earning income. They wanted the perfect idea, the perfect moment, or the perfect opportunity. None of those things exist. And by waiting, they lost time. What separated the earners from the observers was not intelligence or resources, it was movement. The ones who made their first $100 understood a basic truth. Value comes first. That's the part that most people miss. That's the part I don't want you to miss. Value comes numero uno. Value comes first. Money follows. And you can create tremendous value without spending a single dollar. We have to switch our mindset. You can create value from thin air. You can create value by creating a YouTube channel and sharing your knowledge. That's value. Value comes first. This chapter is your starting point. Remember, every wealth journey has a starting point. This chapter right here, chapter 6, in Bootstrap to Millions, is your starting point. This chapter is your starting point. You're going to learn simple, proven ways to earn your first $100 using skills you already have. You see this? Everything you got, everything that you need, you already have it inside of you. And it's not going to be perfect when you first start doing it. You're not going to feel necessarily ready when you first start doing it. When you first create your business or you first start your YouTube channel, you might not feel all the way ready when you first start doing it. That's why you still got to take action. You're going to learn simple, proven ways to earn your first $100 using skills you already have. Time you can control. That's another thing. It's about getting your freedom, financial freedom, making money on your own. It's about getting your time freedom back. Time you can control, and platforms that are free, like the one you're watching this video on right now. This is a free video you're watching right now. You don't have to pay money to watch this video, and neither do you have to pay money to make videos on this platform. You see that? Then you will learn how to create your first offer, how to find your first customer in 48 hours. And while the moment you earn your very first dollar, your entire relationship with money changes forever. Success begins with momentum, not perfection. The 3 fastest paths: skills, services, and hustles. We'll go into that at a later date. But those are the 3 fastest paths: skills, services, and hustles. Make sure if you want more drop, okay, hit the subscribe button to this channel so that the next time we come out and we drop, that you get it, because this is Bootstrap to Millions school right here. And we are here to learn so that we can earn. That's what it's all about. We want to earn as much as we can, so we got to learn as much as we can. And I'm going to show you 3 of the fastest ways: skills, services, and hustles. Anyone out there, if you have KDP, if you have Kindle Unlimited, you can read this book absolutely for free up until June the 19th. This book is absolutely free to read on Kindle Unlimited, Bootstrap to Millions. After the 19th of June, it will no longer be free, but this book is available on Amazon. Link in the video description as well as the pinned comment sections. And make sure you subscribe to this channel for more schooling, for more learning, so that we can do more earning. I'm out.